Well, hello, everybody. It's Jay Hip. I'm your grumpy middle-aged guy here again with others. Of course, D. Wayne Rapp, thank you so much for 50 gifted memberships right off the bat. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for that. What a great way to start the show. Star Chasm, hello. Thank you for joining again. How are you today, Star?
Jay, I am good. I have to tell you, I really like that music.
Oh, yeah, that music is really good. I'm really enjoying it.
It gets me dancing in my seat over here. And D. Wayne Rapp, this is for you. Thank you so much for the gifted memberships.
Yes, thank you so much, Dwayne. We see that chat is filling in. 74 people here already, and we've only been on for 2 minutes. We're off to a great start. Vice, baby. How's it going, Jay? How are you today, Vice? I see Lisa Hines is here. Debbie Webb, of course, is here. We'll scroll through, and I'll point out someone didn't say hi. Alley Cat's here. Daphne's here. We got Johnny D here. Mandy Pandy, Joan, Lisa Hines, Johnny D, Wishful Win, Debbie Webb, of course. D. Wayne Rapp one more time. Thank you. Denise Sells is here. Joan is here. Oh, Yamaha Biker here again. Thank you, Yamaha, who has the voice of an angel. Put me to sleep. Thank you, everyone, for being here, for joining in. As you know, this week, there was another Substack article written about me by one like Volmit. And once again, boy, he's on the attack. And I'm feeling a little down on myself right now that this massive audience of people is now being exposed to the truth of his lies. Star, you're not in any of these articles.
No, I have gone unscathed by any of this, which is pretty funny, actually.
Me and Rosalyn are taking the bullets on this whole thing. Like, we're just taking all these bullets that we've been thrown our way. You know, I'm like the Matrix here. I'm like Neo. I'm trying to dodge them the best I can on top of the roof, and Rosalyn's like, Jay, you move like they do. And I'm like, not as fast, though. And I'm taking some, but we're getting there.
Yeah, I don't know how my name has somehow made it to stay out of any of the articles that have been posted. I mean, everyone else from Mary Lincoln's to, Roz, Rogue, everyone has been in it. Natalie, not me.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Volmit is just popped up again. Oh, him and Dick Lickman are here at the same time. Looks like they're both trying to squeeze their heads into the same camera. You guys could come on separately. You don't have to share a stream. Looks like they're back at the Joseph A. Banks store. I was looking at their website, one of their new promotions, and they are not a promoter of this show, I'll say that. But one of their new offerings, I believe, is if you try on a suit, they will allow you to live stream from their own store.
Wow, that's fantastic.
One of the new things that they're doing over there. So give that a try if you want. Go ahead over to Joseph A. Banks, try on a suit, and live stream if you want to as well.
And they'll take your professional photo for you. So while you have the suit on. So there's another benefit
that you can use for the rest of your life. But thank you. Guys, could you just unmute, please? One more time, if you could you unmute, please? Just unmute that.
Oh, God, they still don't know how to unmute.
We ran into this last week where they couldn't.
Yeah, and it doesn't allow us to unmute them. So
well,
that was dumb.
Guys, once again, I see he's wearing his panty hamster trimmings, the nice suit on. After Joseph A. Banks, he's there with Dick Lickman is there with him as well. And we just can't get a word in from them. I want to hear their side of the story so badly, but I don't know. We've tried. Rosalyn, welcome to the show. Thank you. Hey, I just wanted to say I see that umbrella guy is in the chat. Thank you, Todd,
Yeah.
for all the kind
Hey, Todd.
How you doing, Todd?
For all the kind words you've always said about this show. That since we started it, you and Megan Fox have enjoyed the stream. I know you're not promoting the show as an pro Hell's stream. That's not what we do here. I've said that over and over again. I don't promote him. I'm not a pro Hell's anything.
Exactly.
He could win his case. He could lose his case. There will be no egg on my face because I'm not on a side. I just don't like Volmit and anyone he surrounds himself with. This week is going to be on the two Lees on Tuesday. Him and Dick Lickman will both be there. And I'll say this as a warning to the two Lees. If you're going to allow them to come on your stream and spread lies, then that's on you. If that's what you want to associate with, I will take issue with that, and then you'll be the next target. But do not allow them to come on your stream and share lies that are not true about Megan Fox or myself. This has nothing to do with Megan Fox. She never put me up to anything, didn't put Rosalyn up to anything. We found making fun of this.
Any of us up to anything. We have said this.
I'm not like pro or anti anything. I'm really just,
right.
Making mockery great again. And these guys seem to be the ones who like to be mockable. I don't know. It's kind of wild, actually.
Yeah, and one thing I want to add this week, Rosalyn is a journalist as well. She has a Substack out.
Yeah.
So she is
almost 48 hours of being a professional journalist on Substack.
Yes.
You have two mics going at the same time because you are
I'm echoing.
You have two audios, it sounds like. Roz.
I do.
It's funny when you just said that it doesn't sound like it, but when you were talking, it did sound like it.
I don't hear it, so I don't know.
You don't hear it? Maybe it's me. All right, go ahead.
Is that better?
Yeah, fine for me.
Okay.
All right, but thank you for coming out and becoming a journalist yourself, a professional journalist, anyways.
Exactly.
I'm a journalist as well, but I do mine from YouTube. I do want to say though, I believe it was Debbie Baker who asked, but I do have a Cash app. I don't know if you can share that in the screen, Star. I think you had something. I don't know if I have a link, but it's in the.
Yep. I will share it. Yep.
Thank you. But I do have a Cash app. I actually had one for the show. I had one set up weeks ago. I just forgot to share it. I'm a little behind on stuff like that. But if you were to give anything on a Cash app and I don't catch it right away, just leave a comment. I'll find it and we'll make sure we bring it out, and I'll make sure I check it periodically so I don't miss anything, because I always want to make sure that I share my thankfulness for everybody and what they do.
Yes, my entire life. Entire life.
Exactly. Your first article was better than any of the 6 I've already read from others.
Yeah.
Yes, others.
Yeah.
Others.
Well, Rosalyn, did you want to share some stuff first? I think you had some stuff if you want to. I see we got 143 people here and 100.
Wow, 143 people. Amazing.
That's more people than he had likes on his entire last show of the unknown, which is completely unknown. Last I checked, they had 87 self-produced likes.
Oh my God.
Let's dig into that. Let's dig in.
You want to do the disclaimer?
Yes.
FG.
Okay, no, for serious though, I really did. I really did do some digging. Hang on, let me pull that up.
Bring it on.
Oops, wrong screen. What is happening? Can you see that? Okay.
Yep.
So
Yes.
I did some digging because, we've been accused of astroturfing or astoturfing recently, which is kind of fascinating in itself, but okay. So I was looking to see, like, how does Volpe seem to have so many followers? And so I do what I do and I get nosy. I start scooping around, and I found this account on X called Pop Pop, who follows one person. Just one. Can you guess who it is?
Oh, look at that. One person.
Oh,
Just the one. And reposts his, big slur against Jeremy Hales. Like, well, that's the only thing that's on there. So I don't know if everything prior to that was deleted, but yeah. So that happened. Pop Pop.
One of his big followers has been following him for years and has chosen to only follow one person his entire life. Yeah, that seems like a sad existence if the only person that you're going to follow is just Volmit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Awkward.
Well, he's not alone.
Awkward.
So I went to Substack. When I looked the other day, he had 3,000 subscribers. He's down to like 2.6 now. So I don't know what happened, but
they read the article. They saw the first line.
Exactly.
He couldn't spell, and they were like, "Bye."
They slipped into
Bye,
a coma.
Felicia.
Yeah, exactly. So this account I found is called Nightcrawler, which is, woohoo. Sounds like a pretty decent person, child rights proponent, right to choose, victim of court corruption. But all this guy does is restack Volpe stuff. It's weird.
Wow.
That's all he does. He likes it, he comments, and he restacks it. So that's, one of his followers. And then, of course, we found everyone's going to recognize this one.
Yeah.
This is Stupor Dave. And, of course, the only person he really follows is also, well, he also follows Nunya, which is interesting because we all know who Nunya is. And Nunya, same thing, really likes Volpe, Milltown's Best, also Cheryl Atkinson, which, whatever, okay. And then also Volpe, Volpe. Huh, kind of interesting. Then I found this account also, which is Rabbi Jacob Belinsky, who seems to only like Lickman and I guess a few other accounts, but I mean, really, really gets into this, Lickman. I'm like, okay, oh, well, all right. Well, that's good on you. And then there's Dick LaFontaine. Veteran journalist Dick LaFontaine chases gripping, thorny, and precarious stories as a contributor to various publications, tips, and an email address. Oddly enough, guess what? Just likes
Volpe
Lickman and Volpe.
Oh, boy, that's sad. I'm surprised these people are still with us today. They might not be around. Volmit might just have taken over their accounts after they, just followed him for so long and then self-deleted and said, "We're done with this,"
Right.
And he's like, "I'll take over for you."
And then, of course, there's
Bruce
Madskin,
a longtime member of this channel as well.
Yes.
yes.
Long time.
Yeah, exactly. And then we, I wanted to share something since my illustrious career as a journalist on Substack has been on here for about 48 hours. I received this message on Substack, and it's basically a way that you kind of, get referrals from other Substackers and rewards programs. And it's like, oh my goodness. And I won't get into my direct messages, but there's a lot of follow me and I'll follow you going on in there.
Yes.
So I'm kind
they
of
were
thinking,
doing the same thing on X. Do you remember from the very beginning?
Oh yeah.
They were looking for people to follow them, and then they gave them a follow back. That was all part of their game. And then those people kind of realized who they were with their articles that they were putting out, their disgusting filth, and they backed off immediately from commenting on them. So I noticed that right off the bat with them.
So that's kind of where I've been going. And I don't know about you guys, but all in all, that sounds kind of like an AstroTurf campaign.
Yes, it sure does.
Well, I noticed, did you see Bruce Matskin's title?
Let me see.
Liberal lawyer deadhead? What is that?
I forgot about that. That is funny. And I was like, and then coming soon. Dated 2023. Wow.
It's coming soon.
It's gripping content.
It could happen right now. Everybody watch. No, there's nothing.
Yeah.
And I wondered, how could I be a pro Hells, guy? I'm out there just defending Jeremy Hells, but then at the same time, the opposite counsel, Bruce Matskin, is a member and subscriber of my channel. That seems odd to me, but maybe.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Again, I'm going to say this because I say it on every show. Okay, we've been very clear. We're not watching what's going on with What the Hells. We don't care. We are here to make people laugh. You are giving us the material, and thank you for that. But full disclaimer.
Yes, Claire, I don't know. Is Deadhead, is that also anti-Semitic? I don't know.
I don't know.
I guess he would be a self-hating Jew. Jeez.
Right.
I mean, people, we really could care less about the What the Hell situation. We're here to make you laugh. We're glad that you're all here, and that's all we're here to do.
Well, I'm thankful we have 202 people here watching live already.
We sure do, and we have 110 likes.
Hey,
let's get those likes up.
Again, Volmit, Dick Lickman, pop on in here if you got anything to say to my audience, our audience, to the chat. Just pop on in, unmute from the Joseph.
I wonder if they're going to have this issue on the other show on
the two Lees. They might have the same issue. Please figure this out before Tuesday. It could be very embarrassing for you.
It sure could.
Embarrassing over here.
We're embarrassed for you.
You're muted.
This is just embarrassing. Rosalyn, you made a video, if I'm not mistaken, about them as well. I was going to share it if it's okay with you.
Yeah, hang on. Let me show one thing really quickly.
For
anybody who wants to support the Ickmans or the Ickies. Let's see, share screen. You can purchase your very own You're Muted shirt at my Grift store.
I don't see it on screen.
Put it up there.
There it is. You're muted. Go ahead.
That is amazing. I love it. That is amazing.
Very nice shirt. We've tried to give them all the help we can. I even texted him the other day, said, Volmit, you're muted, unmute. And he couldn't even respond to my text. And then, it took him too long to respond to my text. So I'm like, well, obviously you don't know how to unmute because it took you too long. He must have had to reach out to his editor, just to get an answer for me.
We lost them. They must be getting frustrated.
Bad Wi-Fi maybe at the Jose Albanco suit shop in Chicago. Maybe some bad Wi-Fi there, and they dropped off again. But we'll try again and keep trying to get them back here.
Right. The basement must have really bad signal.
Yeah. Could be that they're doing it on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's get ready and let's have a chance for everyone to maybe dance a little bit. And
Megan Fox is in the house.
Megan Fox is here and she's late and she needs to catch up.
Catch up. Catch up. Catch up.
She'll be able to catch up. You know what, Megan? When you watch it the second time and the third time, you'll be all caught up, I promise. Let me add the stage. Look, I'm getting a lot better at this all of a sudden. We'll go ahead and hit play. Here you go, enjoy.
Nobody likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey. Nobody likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey. Like and repost. Like and repost. Like, repost, repost, repost. Like and repost. Nobody likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey. Nobody likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey. Like and repost. Like and repost. Like, repost, repost, repost. Like and repost. Nobody likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey. Literally no one likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey. Nobody likes Mickey like and repost. Like and repost. Like, repost, repost, repost. Like and repost. Nobody likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey. Literally no one likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey. Nobody likes Mickey like and repost. Like and repost. Like, repost, repost, repost. Like and repost. Nobody likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey.
I think we get it. You don't have to keep playing it.
Literally, no one likes Mickey like Mickey.
But I
likes
enjoy it.
Mickey.
I have to tell you, I am
Like you
so
repost.
thankful he put all the links to the shows.
Like
in the
you repost. Like. Like. Like you repost. Nobody likes Mickey like Mickey likes Mickey. Literally
You said that
no
my
one
response
likes
was
Mickey
pleasant.
like Mickey likes Mickey. Nobody likes Mickey like you repost. Like and repost. Like, repost, repost, repost. Like and repost. Nobody likes Mickey. Like and repost. Like and repost. Like, repost.
You dumbass.
This has been another
Go fuck yourself.
production.
Hit the like, make a comment,
Buy the merch.
buy the damn merch.
Buy the merch, people. It's fantastic.
Yes,
Shameless plug. Shameless.
Now,
I mean,
Rosalyn,
I love the Megan Fox dumbass. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
perfection.
I need to add
Now,
it to my
also-
voicemail message that goes out when people call me when I don't ever answer it because I never do.
I do the same thing.
now, Rosalyn, now as a musician, a journalist, a YouTube sensation, although obscure, career is really taking off for you. And I think you might be a little jealous.
I know, and I think I just, I didn't even get out of bed 2 days this week because I have bronchitis. So it's amazing what I can accomplish from laying around in bed.
Yeah, all from that. whereas so far he's not able to accomplish much of anything other than making a complete idiot of himself. But
well, he
let's
can repost. He's good at
Yeah.
liking and reposting,
Right.
for sure.
yeah,
Thank
that's
you,
one of
Lisa
one thing-
Hines.
Hey, at least he's, giving all the links to our videos, right? I mean, what a good
Yeah.
guy. Maybe he's really a good guy. Look at him putting out our videos on YouTube for
And I just want
Jay's
to,
channel.
can I take a second and say, Debbie, I'm so glad to hear about your mom and that she's out of her coma and now out of the hospital. That's just great news.
That is
great
great
news.
Oh yeah, that is terrific news. I'm glad to hear that. That is wonderful. Glad to hear that. And we'll keep praying and wishing, sending all the best wishes your way. That's for sure.
Exactly.
202 people here right
And
now
prayer.
watching live. I will go ahead and pull up his Substack article that he wrote about me. Are we going to do that one now, Roz?
What are we doing?
The Substack article about me.
You want me to read it to you?
No, I'm just if you had anything else, or if I should move on to that.
Oh no, I'm done. You go ahead and move on.
Okay. Now this is where we usually lose a lot of our viewers because I'm reading his Substack article. So it's so boring and dry and filled with nonsense that, this is where most of the viewers are going to bow out of the stream and be like, yeah, I'll come back when you got something better. But this is what we have when dealing with Volmit. We can only deliver his level of sadness and, despair. But here we go from the Substack article that he wrote about me. Pro Hell's AstroTurfers use engagement for content. Jason Hipsher and his merry band of AstroTurfers. What's an AstroTurfer?
What exactly is that? AstroTurfers?
An AstroTurfer?
You dumbass.
They've been trying to engage me for content for months. Now I've been on this stream. I've been streaming now for 7 weeks. So we haven't quite reached months yet. But we'll get there. Because I can assure you, you're not going to go away. But here you can see Natalie Fleming, a baller, says, seriously, why are you crying like a little bee? A nice little meme for him, right? And he's like, I'm not crying. I figured you out. You're an AstroTurfer. Oh, it's an AstroTurfer now. I thought we were AstroTurfers. Like,
Hold on, Jay. We have a question in the chat. Can someone please explain what Substack is?
Once again, I'll explain what Substack is. Substack is an area where you can go and find journalists that you like their content and you can follow explicitly them. That way, if you think, say, certain journalists are one-sided or only telling part of the truth or not the whole story, you don't have to follow them. You don't have to follow a mass media where they might be, going to dictate one side or the other or try and change your mind on things. You can choose who you want to follow on Substack. All right. It's basically like the news, but you get to pick and choose who you want to follow on Substack. I think I summed that up correctly. Correct, Rosalyn? You would know you're a Substacker.
I'm a Substacker now. And yeah,
you're officially a Substacker.
They pretty much let anybody do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
They sure do. Even
Anyway.
people who can't spell can be journalists. AstroTurfers.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he says, like Cheryl explained, not that sophisticated, but you're trying to convince people this is organic. It's not. And then Natalie says, I know you're a whining hypocrite with a weird health obsession. Rogue Mama says his true fixation is Megan Fox. He envies her achievements and resents her refusal to collaborate with him. His involvement in this case stems solely from his link to her. Once again,
and let's not forget, he keeps putting his former friend Megan Fox in brackets.
Yes. Yeah.
So that everybody knows it's his former friend, Megan Fox.
Well, here's his note. Of course, he's going to go on.
his J anon that I totally hijacked.
Mhm.
Well, his is just Janon, and now we correctly made it Janon
Exactly.
because he's not clever. He couldn't figure that out to separate the J from the anon. But of course, my merry band of astroturfers, we were able to come up with something more clever. Yesterday, I received some bizarre emails from the alleged Pro Hell's astroturfer assigned to smear me, Jason J. Hip Hipster. I want to clear something up here. I've never hidden who I am to the 252 people that are here. My name is Jason Hipster, and if he felt necessary to dox me, you can do that because you're not doxing me. I was never hiding who I was. My family, my friends call me, my family all calls me Jay. All right, nobody calls me Jason. All right, and then on top of that, my friends call me Jay Hip. They've been calling me that for 28 years, 30 years. All right, they've always just called me Jay Hip. All right, just like they would call my younger brother T Hip and my older brother B Hip. That is what they have always called us. So I'm not hiding anything, and he can use my full name. I'm not afraid of anything. He can do what he can do.
He is envious that Megan Fox can spell.
Yes.
I mean, let's be real.
Well, I'm surprised his editor didn't catch that when he sent that. Oh.
Yeah. Awkward.
All right, well, we'll continue. I sent him a message because I thought it was funny. I said, hello. In a story I'm working on, I was wondering if you were part of a well-financed smear campaign. I'll need an answer very quickly before I go on with my story. Without such a quick response, the answer will be yes. I believe that's how journalism works in your world. Awaiting your response. All the best, JJH. And then he responded with his fundraiser. He's like, that's the fundraiser. I've done 20. And then he says Jason obviously had his response already prepared because after my response, he emailed, I've waited long enough. The answer is yes. Thanks. Of course, this is what Mickey Volmit did to me. I told him I would give him his answer on Rosalyn's show where she tells people to F off, but he couldn't wait that long. I as well could not wait that long. All right. He continues, if that's not bizarre enough, these
what I don't like about this? Can I just say what I don't like about this? He strategically, cuts and pastes everything with no dates, no times, no follow. So nobody can follow where he's, took these bits and pieces out of. I don't like that. Right?
Yes. And Megan, I appreciate you clearing that up. Friends is an overstatement. We talk mostly about work. He knows nothing about my life. I know little about his.
Perfect.
Well, I know a lot about his life. It seems to be abysmal. It seems to be unfun, and really a sad existence. Let me give you an example here. On Tuesday, him and Dick Lickman, his buddy, Sideshow Slob, they are going to go over and they're going to join the Two Lees. Boy, that sounds like a blast. Hanging out with the Two Lees, Robbie will probably fart. It's going to be a blast. Whereas on the other hand, I'm here hanging out with snarky, Starcasm with her fun and her wit. And I'm here with the delightful and lovely Rosalyn Duke, a journalist, all right, and a fellow YouTuber. I get to hang out with Rogue Mama, all right, and I get to, be friends with Megan Fox and that umbrella guy and Shizzy, who was on my show. I don't believe he was ever on your show, but he was on mine. So I'm having a wonderful time. But in his life, if you imagine the people around him, it doesn't seem like a good time. Debbie Baker, a $20 super sticker. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. And Debbie, I mixed the wrong one. Hey, on. I'm trying.
I'm doing it too.
Stop messing with my stuff. Thank you, and Debbie.
We're all fighting over what to put on stage. I'm taking my hand off the button.
Yeah, get your hands off my buttons. Debbie Baker, thank you for the $20 super sticker. And I did for you, Debbie. I do have a Cash App. I do have a Cash App, Debbie. So that is there. Star, if you'll share that again, just what's out there.
Sure. I'd love to.
Thank you very much, Megan. Yes, he uses my name to legitimize himself. It's embarrassing. It is embarrassing. Now he's utilizing my name to embarrass himself as well, and I'm just an obscure YouTuber.
I'm just glad he keeps my name out of his mouth.
Yeah. Star never takes any of the bullets. It's all me and Rosalyn here taking the shots, you know. Okay, well, let's continue on here. If that's not bizarre enough, these emails were sent shortly after asking me to be on The Unknown, right? I was playing with him a little bit. And for me, I like to play with my food a little bit. And for me to be on his new stream where he generally takes pot shots at me, I wasn't excited about having him on or going on his because he adds nothing. His raison d'etre is to attack me, not because he doesn't like me. He doesn't know me. That's the task he was assigned. I will correct you, sir. I do not like you. I'll make that very clear. I have not liked you from day one that you came across my stream on X or on my feed on X. Thank you, sir.
Seriously. I mean, that's all it was.
Then he's going to go ahead and share more links to my wonderful, delightful show. I appreciate it so much. But I reached out to him some time ago to come on since he initially declined and appeared to change his mind. I felt duty bound to negotiate. Don't negotiate with trolls, all right? While we were negotiating that appearance, he sent me bizarre above email suggesting I unethically don't wait for a response before formulating one of my own. It's an especially ridiculous accusation since I published his response in total in my previous articles. Yes, you published your response. You did not publish anything you sent to me where your buddy, Sideshow Slob, called me a B and you called me a coward. You did not share that, sir. And there you go. As you can see, Megan Fox did not respond to this, but I did 6 days later as I was sitting around watching him continue to make a jackass of himself. All right. And as you can see, my response. I woke up early and I had time to respond, you know, and I told him, I believe Megan Fox dislikes you so much that she loved my content. I hope you enjoy as well. All the best. Once again, Jason Hipsher's response to being called an astroturfer, he needed 6 days to respond. Yeah, because I was having fun watching you, sir. All right. And as again, he's going to share my next email. We've already gone over this. All right. I will scroll down past this. We'll skip this. It's very interesting that this astroturfer was plucked from obscurity and co-opted by my former friend, Megan Fox, and her Hell's crew, where she duly promotes his streams and allegedly is a moderator. Thank you, Megan Fox. I believe we've cleared up the moderation portion on the last stream. We've done this already, but Dummy doesn't get it. He'll never get it. It's just as interesting that Jason Hipsher, which appears to be his full name, that is not my full name. I have a middle name as well, sir, creates content by engaging me and then talking about it. Yeah, that's what I do. You could shut up on your end and that solves the problem. But,
yeah. Exactly.
This all started on X Happy Elon thread from late February. That's when I first announced that another Jewish group, Beta Us, had condemned the anti-Semitic language of Jeremy Hells, calling a Jew Bruce Manskin douche foreskin. Okay, we'll skip back. That Hipsher and his merry band of astroturfers showed up to attack me. Dick Lickman and anyone attacking Jeremy Hells. They all claim it was spontaneous, but I doubt it. It was pretty spontaneous and fun, I believe. But as you can see, some of the responses as Rogue comes in, Megan Fopox and Mary Lankins. He's going to get to Mary Lankins again, I assure you. This is not a smart man. Well, I would engage with Mary Lankins. Maybe he is a smart man. As you can see, Natalie sends him a nice message that talks about whataboutisms. Hello, pot, meet kettle. Yes, the pot belly calling the kettle fat. This is pretty standard deal from him. And we'll continue on. One of the alleged astroturfers was Mary Lankins, who with her husband Chester lives a boring life where she lives vicariously through Jeremy Hells. I know this because she emailed me about her life. Are you kidding me? Ladies, make sense of this, please, ladies. make sense of this. Megan, I'm actually embarrassed for you that you knew him. I mean, just knowing him. Or maybe he was better before this. Maybe there was a time.
You dumbass.
Rosalyn, have you shared a lot of Mary Lincolns in your Substack?
Oh my gosh, hang on a second. I'm sorry.
We got dead air here from Rosalyn Duke. She's killing me
I'm
here.
sorry. I had to cough.
Oh.
Did I mention Mary Lincoln's in my Substack? Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Mary and I go way back. We go way back.
Yes, because you're friends with her. But no, he decided he was going to jump in. Rogue Mama.
This is a very important question.
Yeah, Megan. The ladies have been on my case because I told them that it works their way down. I get the big check from Megan, and then I divvy it up with the ladies. That's how this works, and I have received nothing. I promise you. Rogue's waiting. I'm being attacked on all ends. I got Volmit attacking me, Dick Lickman attacking me. I got the ladies looking for their money. This is getting out of hand here, Megan. You've put me in a tough spot with the 290 people watching, 294 people watching our live stream here with the 294 likes. Megan, you've put me in a really tough spot right now. So hopefully we can clear that up at some point.
I don't know if we'll ever make it out of this.
I don't know if I will. I mean, literally, I don't know that I'm going to survive this whole situation. My YouTube career might be very short. Yeah.
I doubt it.
Back to Substack. I'm not going to read Mary Lincoln's. We've read this before, okay? He read this on his live stream. Bear in mind, on his live stream where he's begging Mary Lincoln's, send me the documents. Okay, dummy. Out of that X thread grew at least 2 YouTube channels, Jay's and Rosalyn Duke, who are now assigned to attack me. Well, I assigned myself to attack you, yes, sir. Jay's channel was
Excuse me. Where do I sign off on this sign-up sheet? Because please quit assigning me. I don't want to be assigned.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems like he's making a lot of assumptions here, but he says channel.
You dumbass.
Well, Rosalyn has had hers for a while. Both are rewarded at least with promotion from my former friend, Megan Fox, and her 50,000 subscribers. I will say, when Megan Fox was covering Laura Owens, she had around 35,000 subscribers, and that was 1.5 years, 2 years ago when she started that, maybe longer. That's been a long time. And over time, as naturally things would do, her channel grew. Her association with great people like Legal Vices or Tug or Dave Neal have all helped grow her channel. She doesn't need Jeremy Hells to do this for her. By your associations on YouTube, you can grow your channel. That's how this works, but he doesn't get it. Okay. Megan Fox. Here you can see Megan supporting all of Rosalyn's things, right? Hitting a happy face, a like button, things like that. Rosalyn has previously covered the case Hells. The case, I erroneously said she did not in the last article, but it's no coincidence that her renewed interest came after that X thread. She has done a bunch since late February, many on me. Well, maybe that's because I'm friends with Rosalyn. I did a stream, she enjoyed it and said, oh, this guy also is a jackass and I'm going to make some funny stuff about it because we're friends. That's what we do. She'll have on my former friend Megan Fox later today. Today? No, that's going to be on tomorrow. I'm sure none of this is coordinated. No, that was set up a long time ago. Rosalyn has a lot of people on her show, on her channel, and I'll be watching tomorrow. So I look forward to that, Rosalyn. What time is that, Rosalyn, if you could share the deets? Rosalyn?
Oh, she's off stage.
Oh.
So we'll get the time from her.
We'll get the time. I think it's at 2 p.m. tomorrow, but I don't want to tell any tales out of school here. I think
it's
tomorrow.
I'll look it up.
yeah, I think it's tomorrow at 2 p.m. is her and Megan Fox in another episode of Tell Me Everything, where she's had on many people like Law Talk with Mike, not associated anything with What the Hells. Law Talk with Mike was on, Mike Gravelin. Wonderful channel. She had who was the other guy? The DUI guy. She had Larry, the DUI guy on.
Larry, he's great.
She's asked me many, many times to go ahead and come on as well. We just haven't been able to work out a time frame that's going to fit. But yeah,
it is 12 Central tomorrow, so that means it is 3 o'clock Eastern and 2 o'clock Central. Oh, I mean 12 o'clock Pacific, 2 p.m. Central, and 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow.
Yes.
Stream.
Yes. So we'll look forward to watching that tomorrow. I know I will be. I'll continue on.
Me too.
The goal is in her video is to engage me and do videos in narcissism parlance. I am their supply. Though I hate the term narcissist is a good narcissist is a good description of this merry band. You know, I'm glad we're merry. We are happy.
Yes, we are a bunch of merry people.
It's a delightful time, sir.
It is.
To understand how committed they all are, consider this. Since early March, I have muted the bunch on X, but they have continued engaging me. I don't engage them because they're muted, but I have seen the cacophony of comments designed to elicit a response on my feed. And yes, here you can see, he's just sharing my emails. Here is my name right here. I've never hidden who I am, folks. So do not worry that I'm offended by this. That is fine. And Rosalyn says that's Reg when he shares my emails. And then Rogue says, did you happen to notice that you both sent your emails at the same time? That means he sent his response before he saw yours, silly. Maybe poking fun at you, whining about people taking too long to respond. That's exactly it. This guy doesn't understand a joke if it hit him in the face. He just doesn't get it, Star.
No, he really doesn't. I don't know if either one of them have any type of personality to be, finding humor in anything. Like, they just both seem very bleh.
Yeah. Well, for the 315 people that are here watching the live, I would hope you would please swing over and hit the like button, or swing down and click the button and hit the like button, like, subscribe, and if you can, share. Rosalyn is coughing. She's taking a coughing break. We hope to get her back. But if not, Rosalyn, you take care of yourself. We can handle it. Don't you worry. We
got this.
Do this. But yeah, please hit the like and subscribe. I really do appreciate 310 people here. I knew this was going to be a good show because this guy won't stop. But still, Star, he never mentions you. When are you?
Never. There's zero mention of me. So
yeah.
I must be boring as well.
Well, and Philip makes a good point. He says, maybe I can sue Megan Fox for not paying you, Jay. I know a good lawyer. Well, he's a member of this channel, so I know him as well. He subscribes and is a member.
Yep.
So I look forward to that. My guess is he won't show up on the day it's time to go to court.
I mean, awkward.
Back to the big article. My former friend Megan Fox is not to be trusted by Mike Volpe. Well, yeah, I guess by you, but he's trying to build this association. You see, he has to put him and Megan in the same screen together in the same photo, right? As he sits here in his, dungy one-bedroom apartment, probably just very sad, but he has to try and keep this association alive for his own personal fame that he doesn't have.
Right.
Rogue says, except that a lot of this isn't true. We're still waiting on his apology and retraction for his lies about Rosalyn Duke. If he doesn't do the basic research about her, what else is false? More to come. All right, and he's going to continue on engaging, and Rogue's going to keep replying with the conspiracy theories, and then Advocate Don't Hate comes in and says, I'm hearing bad things here. Quit your yapping about Megan Fox, Rosalyn, Duke, and Jay Hip like some jealous old coot. Their stations beat yours fair and square. Maybe if you spent less time griping and more time working, you wouldn't be eating their dust, you cranky geezer. Thank you. Advocate. Don't hate. Wow. Megan Faux again making another entrance, says, this was a funny read. You reported on the fact that you were having a back and forth with me. How adorable, sweetie. You can correct the record to say former acquaintance. Hashtag trash journalist. Megan Fox, fake Megan Fox was not happy about his Substack article. I can tell you that. She was not happy. I saw a lot of her posts. Then he has to point this out. He says, that's not actually my former friend Megan's account. She blocked me. That's some fan or parody account. I think the Megan Faux might indicate that to any random reader, but a reader of his, we have to lower the IQ a little bit. Remember, we're not dealing with the top of the barrel here. Look at Shifter Brains. Thank you so much. I'm trying to click it. Megan has never been so honored to be called former friend. Those who live from the hater side. Why they go after everyone. $4.99 Shifter Brains. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really do appreciate it. And yes, former friends is a compliment at this point. I mean, couldn't be better. I'll continue on with Dummy Substack. Now he's going to share the awful video that he shared. All right, thanks. And then he's also going to show all of his terrible hashtags. Road comes back again, and oh, Mike, the Picasso of X posts and get another breathtaking masterpiece, and she attacks him again. And then Dick Lickman puts in his hashtags. It doesn't end with these guys. Fake Megan Fox comes in and says, a major force in journalism just learned how to do a hashtag. You're an amazing young man. Yeah, she doesn't like Dick Lickman either, I don't think. All right, Mary Lankins, of course, she sent this. No, bear in mind, this is his Substack post. This is his article. This is his journalist just sharing us in front of him.
I'm
That's
hearing
about where it belongs.
Are you hearing a toilet flush?
Yeah, it belongs in the toilet. Mike Volmit again is going to keep promoting the two Lees. All right, go ahead. Mary Lankins says, will you be attending the next hearing in April? My Chester thinks Mr. Manskin's got himself in a pickle. He's a retired attorney. I look forward to reporting on that hearing, Mr. Volpe. Mary Lankins. Mary reached out to me by email to tell me about her boring life with Chester after figuring out I wasn't responding on X. It takes real commitment, like paid commitment, to try and harass someone for a month on X, even though you have been muted. It wasn't one account doing it. It was close to 10 accounts who regularly responded to my tweets.
Okay. This is not harassment. Okay. Let me just clear that up, because you're putting posts on X, on social media, where anyone can see them. Do you know how social media works? Because I'm like, if you put something out there that everyone can see that's public, people are going to respond to it. It just so happens your posts are so dumb that we are literally finding them in our feed and we are responding. That's not harassment. Okay. So let's be clear that it's social media.
Well, it's not even that.
Posts.
It's not harassment. It's called a good time. If you ask me, I had a good time. There's 314 people right now who apparently had a good time, right? They saw this dummy and they said, look, he's chatting with Mary Lankins, right? And we all know Mary Lankins from Laura Owens.
Exactly.
He doesn't get this, that Mary Lankins has a following because of Laura Owens. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Vomit going to Flea's channel. Woo! He can keep those bragging rights. I'm sure he loves it there. He's the smartest person on YouTube. Not that it takes much to be smarter than the Fleas. I'm going to tell you this. Thank you, MM, for the $10 super chat. So much appreciated. As I appreciate all of them. I'm
You
gonna tell
dumbass.
if I manage to wake up in time, maybe I'll pop over in the Two Lees chat again. Maybe we'll have a little back and forth, a little fun time, so to speak.
I mean, I'm sure it would be a great show.
I think I could only add value if I hopped in their chat while Dick Lickman and Volmit are on his show. I think I could only add value to that stream.
I really wonder if Mary Lenkins will watch.
I'm sure she will. I'm sure she will. As Rogue says, parody and comedy isn't harassment; it's protected by the amendment. And trust me, I'm having a lot of fun, and I'm having this is a lot of comedy to me. And yeah, this is parody, so there you go. But yeah, that's his Substack article. I don't know if that's kind of where he kind of left it. There was a lot of things I saw. If we go back, I'm gonna pull it up. Give me a second to pull it up here.
Sure. Yeah, I don't know why he thinks it's harassment. It's you're on social media. It's a public post.
Yeah, because I'm going to scroll down. I'm going to show some stuff.
Don't make it public if you don't want people to respond to it. Okay. Yeah. So send it to the 3 people you follow that are all your other accounts, and keep reposting it to each other. And then you don't have to worry about anyone else in the universe seeing it or responding to it.
Yeah.
You dumbass. Because we have to do our own sound effects here, people. We don't have, fancy soundboards. So it's just my voice and a cowbell.
I'm going to present this for fun. Just because I had a good time reading it. Let me pull it up here. I don't know if you want to read it. I'll make it bigger. If you can't, I'll read it myself. All right. Can you see that, Star?
Hold on one second. Yep.
Okay. As you can see, I said before, I saw this on X. Megan Fopox, fake Megan, was not happy when he came out with his Substack about real Megan Fox. She seemed pretty ticked off about the whole situation. I'll have you start right there at the top, Star.
Sure. Megan Fopox says, I have been quiet for a bit, but it appears that Mike Volpe decided to write a Substack article about my better half at Megan Fox Writer. That seems like a mistake. Well, head, you should have stopped when you were behind. I was always defend my other half.
Wow. Fake Megan.
I mean, she seems mad.
Yeah, she does not seem happy about this at all. But
she has every right to be mad, so.
Yeah. Well, go ahead with the next one.
At Mike Volpe is a trash journalist and should stop writing about me. I might have to write my own Substack to put you in your place. He writes nothing but lies, and this is the worst of the worst. Congrats on the article nobody is going to read. Groundbreaking stuff, sweetie.
See, she's nice. She said sweetie. Of course, she also called him a pinhead, so.
She still sounds mad. She still sounds mad.
I tell you what,
But she recovered at the end with the sweetie.
Yeah, I would not want to be on the wrong side of fake Megan. I can tell you that much, because I was like, boy, she's not happy, or he, I don't know, but she does not seem happy about this, about what Volmit has said about her and Megan. Exactly. I assume they're kind of one person at this point. I think that's how parodies work.
You think?
Well, go on again. As you can see, Volpe is going to send a message about some post, and once again, Megan is going to respond to it.
Hey, look, this trash journalist is posting on X again. Go F yourself, by the way.
Yeah. She's letting him have it. Back and forth. She's just letting him have it.
Was that around the time we did the show and we gave him the award?
It might have been.
It might have been. She might have known. She might have watched the show.
And you
Oh
can
my
see,
God, this is like breaking. She might have watched the show because she's referring to the Giphy Awards.
she mentioned that on her X. She actually mentioned that she was going to watch our show. I saw
God.
that one of her posts because she was like, I can't wait for this show to come on. So it's one of the ones she's watching. As you can see, though, she also has interaction with real Megan Fox, because Megan Fox was sharing a game that she was playing at the hospital, and fake Megan Fox says, "That looks fun, other me." So
oh my God.
and Volmit,
That's hilarious.
Volmit had a back and forth with fake Megan. Let's remind everybody that. And she says, "That looks fun, other me."
Yeah, at least he stopped writing to,
Yeah.
Bopox. I mean, he finally figured it out. How many streams did we do before he figured out? We kept telling him that we think Megan Fopox is, maybe not the real Megan Fox.
Well, I knew from day one it wasn't the real Megan Fox. I said that in the very first stream we did about this. And then the second stream, it kept coming up. And then after that, he decided to go on the warpath against me, Jay the hack hipster, and he decided to go on the warpath against me. This would have ended after a handful of tweets. He could have laughed it off and walked away, right? Because after finishing his tweets, I had nothing else left for him. I didn't, the material ended. But, well, he had to continue. He couldn't stop. And now he's going on the two Lees. It's like, when are you going to disappear from the material? You're making it yourself. He's a content creator for me, and I appreciate it. Thank you.
Perfection.
There you go.
And that is for you, Volmit.
Award granted. Yes, I've never received one of those awards, but I'm just a stupid pairhead.
Exactly.
Rosalyn
Nobody
is back. Thank goodness.
Hello. Thank you for that. Perfect timing.
She might be back. She isn't back.
Oh, sorry about that. I was on mute.
Boomer.
Oh, someone else who doesn't know how to work the mute button.
Okay.
Yep.
Been hanging out with Volmit a little too long. If you're a Substack journalist, you have trouble with mute buttons. Is my new one.
And spelling. Don't forget the spelling. You dumbass.
Oh, goodness gracious. If I can hit buttons. a $20 super chat. Thank you, Jay. I feel for your ears. Please don't have a voice for radio or a face for TV. I'm surprised they don't use voice changers like they use avatars. COPD stupidity should equal jail. I'll judge from the witty streams. Thank you. And I am hoping I'm one of the witty streams. Thank you, MM, for the $20 super chat. Much appreciated there. And yes, this is bound to be just a banger of a show they put on Tuesday. Can't wait. Rosalyn, will you be watching?
Well, no.
Megan Faux
Whoa!
Megan Faux is in the house.
What?
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my God, she wants a wrench. She wants a wrench. Give her a wrench.
Hang on, I gotta go over to my channel. Megan Faux. No, not that one. It's moving too fast. There you go.
Oh my God. What? Oh my. Hello. Thank you for being here. This is so exciting. I mean, this is about as exciting as Mary Lincoln's being here.
I tell you what, to have Megan Faux and real Megan Fox in the chat, maybe not at the same time. I don't know that real Megan's still here, but to have them here in the same chat is amazing. Megan, what were your experiences so far dealing with Volmit? And have you had a good time with back and forth with him? we'll give her a chance, see if she responds. I don't know. Let's just hang on.
Exactly. They hit me over the head with mine. Uh-oh.
I would never do that with my wrench. When I hand out wrenches, I do it gracefully. But we'll wait and we'll see if Megan Fopox responds.
Oh my! I mean, this is so exciting. I'm like starstruck.
I'm stunned right now.
I know. I literally, I'm like, what were the chances that she was going to show up?
Well, I saw her back and forth with Rogue, and she had mentioned maybe she was going to start her YouTube channel once she finishes with this Volmit character. Like she wanted to put Volmit. Okay, here she says, go ahead, Star, you can read that.
Honestly, I feel guilty taking advantage of those with a low IQ. I mean, I can't blame you. I can't blame you. It does feel a little awkward. It's like picking the low-hanging fruit. It certainly is.
Yeah. Well, that's just one of the things, when you're dealing with, the negative IQs of Volmit and Dick Lickman. I tell you, that was one of the most exciting things I've ever seen. I hope she sticks around and comes back in the future.
Yeah, absolutely.
I wasn't expecting that.
I wasn't expecting it either. That's why it stunned me a little bit that she showed up.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
I only follow the fleas through the I watch so you don't have to account. That makes it so much better.
Yes, I watch so you don't have to. I'll tell you this much. I do read all of your stuff as well because it does make it easier. Sometimes I'll swing over and watch a stream just for my own personal torment.
Oh my goodness. Do you see this?
Oh my God. What the hells?
What the hell?
What?
Welcome.
This cannot be possible. In one stream?
This is amazing. The 339 people watching. Now, what the hell?
Wow.
You are hilarious people from the real What the Hells. Thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it. I want to say this, though. I haven't been covering your case. I'm sorry. All right. And because I haven't covered your case, I haven't picked a side. It's just because I haven't been covering it. Not because I'm against you. It's just it's not something I covered. I'm covering, these couple of idiots who are posting out just blatant lies. That's what they do. And now they're going to go on the two leaves and they're going to continue that. So I'm going to continue covering anybody who's spreading lies. That's what I'm going to do. And I appreciate so much for you watching the show, any support that you guys give, of course. But I don't want people to take things the wrong way. But thank you so much for hopping in. Oh, Dick Lickman and Volmit back again to say their piece. Go for it, sirs.
That's probably because they know What the Hells is now in the stream. Oh, boy. Oh, no. They still nothing with the mute button. So. I'm just going to drop. Just.
This is embarrassing. I mean,
this is embarrassing.
Dead air here. This is dead air, but it's of comedy because they can't get this to work. They're not muted now. They're just not talking. Is their phone not working? Are we? Oh no, they are muted. But hang on. Are they still at the Joseph A. Banks? Joseph A. Banks, are you? What the hell? Unfortunately, none of you are on the payroll. I don't even get paid. I understand that because I haven't received a check yet. Of this well-funded Pro Hells campaign, still have yet to receive one paycheck. Right?
We do need to go on strike.
I'm going on strike.
I have a group of ladies who are so mad at me. And what can I do? I mean,
This has been quite a protest. Oh my God.
Oh, this has been a great stream.
We have had Tug. We have had Megan. We have had What the Hells. We have had Megan Fopox. I mean, we would almost have Dicky and Mickey, but they can't handle the mute button.
They can't get each other.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't said this in a while, but there are 338 people watching live, and I would only hope that we have 338 likes. If someone could give me a tally on that number, I would appreciate a like, subscribe, and share if you don't mind. Fake Megan says, okay, I need to get back to my newest Substack article coming soon. Well, this is exciting.
Wow.
A Substack article from Megan Fopox. I cannot wait. She's becoming a journalist too. Well, she always was a journalist because she and Megan Fox are kind of like the same thing, I think. Zach with a $5 super chat. Full disclosure, I was paid by Jeremy and Megan 11 hawk to a coin and 12 wampum. I'm rich.
Well.
I think you're in the negative, Zach. It doesn't sound good.
It
Well,
doesn't
Zach,
sound.
can you replace the wigs that you stole and also return my bikini bottoms?
Oh, he didn't return the bikini bottoms yet.
Awkward.
Well, he just keeps telling me what he's taking, and it's just weird. It's getting really weird.
I knew he had the wigs, but no, I didn't. This is new news about the bikini bottoms.
I know, they were my favorites
Awkward.
too.
Awkward.
I know. What
Just
am I going to
saying.
do?
Yeah. I mean, you're kind of stuck. Come summertime, it's gonna be, no pool time for you, is my understanding at this point.
Yep. Gonna have to start wearing like a onesie or something.
Start. Did you get me a update on the likes, please, if you don't mind? I would appreciate it.
I will. It is 276.
276, so only 50 of you have failed to do your job of scrolling down just far enough to find that like button and hit it. But thank you so much. 331 people here on Saturday. This is one of our biggest streams, actually, since part 1 and part 2 of this. We had 400, 500, 600, 700 people in here, and usually we have around 2. So, no, I really appreciate it. This is really terrific. And it's been epic to have fake Megan on, real Megan on, Tug on. It's been an epic stream. Let's see here. Rosalyn, do you have anything else that you wanted to share before I go back to? Well, I can go back to those expos. Sorry, I forgot what we were doing. We'll get back to fake Megan Fox. Greetings from the Netherlands. Well, thank you. Worldwide show here. We're international, all around the world.
Welcome, JM. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Been here before, and I appreciate it. Okay, back to our thing. And where do we leave off here?
That is so crazy that she came in at this exact time.
I know. Go ahead. You can read Rogue Mama and Megan Fox Star because I need to take a break. I'm tired.
Sure. At Mike Volpe, can't understand anything. He's a completely stupid man living in a lonely life of sadness and despair. He is a trash journalist.
Ew.
Awkward.
Let's see. Hold on. I'll pull up the rest of Rogue so you can read
Yes, please.
Rogue's comment. I didn't show all. Oh, wait. There's too much. Hang on.
My Lord.
I don't think we're going to be able to go.
Is this where she goes over the whole AstroTurf campaign?
Well, why don't you just read just the top 2 paragraphs? And then
Will do. Apparently, at Mike Volt needs to read this again, or actually read to comprehend. Amen, Rogue Mama. An AstroTurf campaign is a coordinated effort to create the illusion of grassroots support for a cause, product, or idea, when in reality, it's orchestrated by an organization, a company, or interest group. Here's how it typically works. And then she goes through the many, many steps.
Yes. So Rogue's telling him how it works, but unfortunately, Dummy can't figure it out. Or as I was watching Megan Fox's stream, I think it was the other day, or maybe it was just in chat somewhere. AstroTurf is like one of his favorite words. This is his favorite thing to cover. So, this is just, he's an obsession with him.
Yes, it is certain things, the whataboutism, the AstroTurf, everything he fixates on.
Yes.
For a time.
Wanda Perez, $10 super chat. Thank you. Hello, you all. Thank you, Wanda. Hello to you. Thank you for joining. We had so much to share and so much exciting stuff came on. And I know there's so many people in the chat that I didn't get a chance to personally say hello to everyone individually like I would like to do. But I do want to thank everyone for being here, and thank you for the $10 super chat. Blah, another gifted 5J Hip memberships where you can become a member of the Hippies if you read in my posts. There's stuff coming up for members only. It's coming up this week. All right. So
if you got a gifted membership from Blah, please thank them for their hard-earned money.
I do have stuff coming up this week. One thing is on Monday, and Volmit's going to make fun of this. He's going to be like, oh, look, his Monday stream, only 500 views, right? It's a Monday morning stream at 7:15 in the morning or whatever Shizzy's done, right? I don't expect there to be 500 people there or 329 people there. I don't expect that. He doesn't understand that I'm creating content of different stuff. Joan is a new member. Thank you, Joan, for becoming a new member. I do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Welcome to the Hippie.
I'm going to do on Monday, I just going to share. I got a couple. I got one news story I think I'm going to share that's local. It's an older one that you probably didn't see. All right, but it is a funny one. All right, and then also I'm going to be sharing a video of a friend of mine, Beefy, and Beefy has anxiety, hasn't been on YouTube much. I think the last time he posted was maybe 3 months ago. He was one of my favorite streamers when I first started watching YouTube. And I reached out to him. I said, hey, man, I was going to share a couple of your videos. He said, you can share whatever you want. And I said, thanks. And I said, and then he said, maybe I could come on sometime. And I said, we'll work something out, sir, because he's hilarious. So I'm going to be sharing a couple of his videos that were my favorites because you've never seen them. I mean, maybe a few of you have. But he had a very small channel, was around for a while, but he was one of my favorites. So I am going to share that on Monday. And then Tuesday, I'll have a members only chat also in the morning live stream. So that's what I have coming up. So I just wanted to share that for the members. Okay, we'll continue on. Sorry. And you can go ahead and continue on with Rogue Megan Fox and Fake Megan Fox.
Sure. Faux Megan Fox says, I'm trying to set that. Oh, wait, am I going in the wrong direction? I forget. Oh, hold on. The screen. Faux Megan Fox says, I'm trying to set that up. However, first I have to handle this at Mike Volpe situation on X. Once I put him back in the dumpster where he belongs, I will work on it. I don't know if I read this backwards.
Well, Rogue asked, when are you starting your YouTube channel?
Yeah. And then I smelled that garbage all the way from Ohio. I can't read.
Idaho.
Now he will think I am Jeremy. He's so gullible. Ohio.
Idaho.
Idaho. You got that dyslexia.
No extra charge for that.
Okay, sorry.
You're welcome.
I found this funny.
The screen flashes.
I found this funny because it shows that Megan Fox is paying attention a little bit because Jeremy Hells is from Ohio and she said, I smelled that garbage all the way from Ohio just to get Volmit to go, aha, this is, Jeremy Hells undercover.
Exactly.
Well, the thing is that you're gonna see what you project, right? And so obviously we know who the campaigners are. I mean,
exactly.
who sets up that many fake accounts to repost and restack and like and share and all of that? Just one account. It's weird.
It is weird.
It's crazy because Rogue said, oh, you saw his new hit piece, and Megan was like, oh yeah, I saw it. Here we go back up. Well, let's get to the top. Damon Twell, share something, and then
sometimes we're reading down and sometimes we're reading up.
And then hang on, I just got to click on show replies. Hang on. Oh boy, we keep going. All right, Rogue Mabus goes ahead and explains to him what's going on here.
The Rogue Mama says, "Oh my God, it's a parody account that likes to rage bait."
And Volmit says, "You sound like you're part of the anti-SEC deep state and a waterbed financer."
I mean, seriously, Volmit. What does that even mean?
What
What
does that mean?
even mean?
Stupid.
For the love of God, dumbass.
I want to say this. This guy thinks he's uncovering this well-funded pro-Hells campaign. This is his Watergate moment. Unfortunately, this is his waterbed moment, and it's leaking. All right, this is horrible. But he thinks he's uncovering this huge story that's going to lead to fame, and it's not. Go ahead and read Rogue.
I already made the waterbed joke at you the last time. Get your own material. I own a Tempur-Pedic mattress. Best purchase ever. Sleep like a baby. Then faux Megan Pox comes in. You sound like a trash journalist, head. Go F yourself and keep my name out of your effing mouth. We needed the Giphy again. Oh my God.
Fake Megan takes this so personally because she is like real Megan, and I don't know her head, but she takes this so personally.
There it is. I just have to speak for it.
Oh.
Debbie Baker, once again, thank you for 10 more gifted J-Hip memberships where you can.
Thank you so much, Debbie.
Thank you, Debbie. You are well loved. I really appreciate it, Debbie.
Really amazing. So generous. What a generous crowd.
Yes, very generous crowd.
Still hanging on. 319 people still here. Hopefully there's 319 likes.
306.
Hey, I appreciate it. Everyone's doing their job. Now we're getting somewhere. But yeah, fake Megan really takes this personal.
Yeah, she does.
Well, let's continue on. Let's see if there's anything more that she has to say. Yeah, we'll keep scrolling up. Oh, wait. I
can't see anything on the screen.
What's that?
I can't see anything on the screen.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot. When Rosalyn added hers in.
The Giphy. Yeah.
I took mine off. Let me go back here. Okay, now we're back. Scrolling through.
Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my
Look
God.
Who's here.
Mary Lincoln.
No
way.
She's trimming her bush.
Oh, Mary.
This stream has everything.
Phrasing.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. Like, I literally have no more words. We've had everybody on the stream today. I'm blown away at the support.
This is what Volmit doesn't understand. We know how to put on a stream because we bring in the characters. We bring in the people. Mary Likens was here. Fake Megan. Megan, Tug, the Hells. Everybody.
It's all about community, really.
Yes. I
agree. Get that. But he's got his new community with the Lees over there. We'll see how that goes for the career. Let's see what's Mary Lincoln saying in the chat.
She's making a martini.
Hello, my dear.
Chester, can you open my olive jar?
Wait, I think you meant to say that to your husband, not in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, and see, that's what's funny.
But listen, right. We'll take anything we can get from Mary Lincoln's. Just keep typing.
Well, and that's what's funny. Volmit says she has a very boring life. I find it fascinating. I'm enjoying it.
I do too. We've all said we'd love to sit down with Mary Lincoln's and just hear her life story because it has got to be amazing.
Yeah, Volmit's talking about you. He wrote about you, Mary. Volmit wrote about you. And I'm going to say, I don't think it was flattering. That's me.
No, I was actually very sad for Mary Lincoln because, that was something that she wanted to, have with him.
Yeah. Beller View News became a YouTube member. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the hippies.
Another new member of the hippies. Appreciate it so much. 326 people still here. And as you can see, Mike Volpe says, I'm big time. The FBI investigated me in 2017.
Okay.
I was investigated. That's like me saying,
I would be so proud. I would be so proud.
That's like me saying I was investigated for fraud. I'm amazing.
Yeah. Seriously.
Lorraine, thank you so much. I just wanted to thank whoever gave me a free membership, and thank you, Jay, for your show. Thank you, Lorraine, for the $5 super chat. Much appreciated. I appreciate all of them. MM, a $5 super chat. So much greatness in one stream.
Seriously, this has been so fantastic. I'm blown away.
I'm fighting with you over the buttons. I'm going to keep my hands off. I'll let you guys share the stuff.
I have stopped touching the buttons, but Mary Lincoln's has got a nice,
Well, head back to Debbie Baker, gifted 10 memberships to the Giffies. Debbie Baker, thank you so much for 10 more memberships to the hippies. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Debbie, sorry. Okay, go ahead with Mary Lincoln's.
Hold on.
Well, no,
Today I rode around in my HOA harassing neighbor Jane, trim my bush, prune my roses. Now I'm having a martini when Chester opens my olives. I don't know where he is. Chester, where are my olives?
Look at that. A $1.99, $2 super chat from Mary Lincoln's. Chester, where are my olives?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mary, so much.
My God, just you being here is enough. Oh my God.
Wow, that is showing support of this channel. And that's one of those things that Volmit doesn't seem to understand. If you're nice and kind to people, they'll come and watch your show. But thank you, Mary Lincoln's, Debbie.
Mary's
Baker,
grandson must be there. He must be helping her because we knows there's no way she could figure out how to do that.
Right.
Yeah, he must be there helping her out, and I appreciate that as well.
We appreciate Christopher.
Yeah, Christopher, thank you so much. A shout out to Christopher. Always on our mind. We're always thinking about you. Lisa Hines, I bet Mary's yard looks fantastic. Yes, Lisa, I bet you.
I agree. Hello, Squid Pro Quo.
Well, Pro Quo was here. I was on Squid's show the other day. Yesterday, I think it was. Maybe the day before. I can't remember. My days get mixed up. Thursday. I was on Squid's.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, I was on Squid's for a little bit. I popped over for 20, 30 minutes. And yeah, I'd never been on with Squid before. So yeah, it was a good time. Thank you, Squid, for inviting me on. What'd Mary say?
Mary Lincoln said put a large print instruction sheet. Gotcha. That's how she's working off an instruction sheet. How to access the system. That's amazing.
Well, Christopher, such a good grandson to come over and to help her and even just put up a sheet of information so she can hop on a live stream. That's amazing. Thank you, Squid, for coming on, though, or being in the chat. And yeah, I'll hop on with yours anytime you want. That was a good time. I was on with, she didn't tell me, though. I hopped on and Slug was there. And I was like, oh, you didn't tell me Slug was here. And
oh my God.
It was like sabotage.
I will have to go back and watch. I didn't know that you were on.
Yeah, it was impromptu. I woke up and rolled over and saw she had sent me a message. She said, "Are you available?" And I was like, "Yeah, give me a couple minutes. I'll swing on over." And then it took her 20 minutes to send me a link.
Oh boy. Awkward.
He set me up an AOL tab email account last month. You know, I was nice enough to Mary as well. I sent her, I had a couple extra AOL CDs for free, or discs for free AOL time. So I sent a couple of those over as well.
The AOL tabs. Wow. Remember back in the day?
Yes. Yeah, I had a couple of those saved up that I sent over. And so, yeah, I just wanted to be nice. So, Mary, those should be in the mail. You should be getting those pretty soon. So you'll get some free AOL minutes for your internet. This has been the best stream we've ever done.
I know. This has really been, I mean, if Mickey and Dickey could get the mute button, it would just really be
Well, let's see what. Well, you are welcome, Mary Lankins. Thank you, Mr. J. You are so welcome. What did Fake Megan say then after he got investigated by the FBI?
I'll tell you in 1 second. I would investigate you as well, dirtbag. Big time. More like the biggest mistake to enter journalism. Great job being investigated, peenhead. What an accomplishment, you dumbass.
You dumbass.
I have to do my own effects, people. There's no budget. I haven't even gotten a paycheck yet. All these streams, not one paycheck. And I still gotta do my own sound effects.
Could you imagine being in a war with Fake Megan? I mean, she just...
She seems pissed.
That's
she seems pissed.
She calls him a dirtbag, a peenhead.
Well, she used another word, but I didn't want to say it, but it's kind of like Dickey. Head.
She's amazing. A Ted Cruz campaign shirt, as this guy says, and Mickey's going to go ahead and respond to it. Go ahead.
Another outfit.
I'll read it.
Okay,
it says, another outfit which really nudes a classy nude Africa hat to make it complete.
Whatever that means, you journalist, you dumbass.
As Fake Megan now has said, go ahead.
I think you meant needs, tard. Keep up the good work, but hat trash journalist.
Wow. Now she's starting to do trash journalist hashtag. I'm going to be polite and I'm going to see if it works. I don't think it will, but we'll see. Well, it does work.
Oh, wow.
That is hilarious.
Well, it's not really a hashtag. It's actually somebody's name.
That's funny. Oh, my God. Poor guy. Awkward. Awkward.
Oh, no.
She's the most vicious one. Like, when it comes to defending the honor of real Megan Fox, Fake Megan holds nothing back.
Oh, goodness. Nude Africa. Classy nude Africa.
Yeah. What does that mean?
What is he
Journalist
talking about?
who can't make a sentence? I can't. You dumbass.
Oh, you dumbass.
I tell you, I've never been more pleased to see Megan Foparks in our chat while I read this masterpiece of work she does on X. And it doesn't matter that he's blocked them. I'm still enjoying every single bit.
Block it away. It's almost better that he's blocked because now we don't have to look at his stupid hashtags.
Exactly.
We don't have to hear him anymore. We can just read all of the comments that are so wonderful.
I mean, I have to say the comments are I mean, totally on point.
Oh,
Yes.
gosh.
I mean, totally on point.
Once again, a $5 super chat. Thank you, Zach. In the documentary, Mickey and Dickey Lickety Split Man will be played by the ghost of Helen Keller and Brian Stelter. Brian Stelter, that's so good.
Thank you, because I have to do the sound effects myself, so I appreciate that comment. Thank you very much.
Now, that umbrella guy, there was someone scamming or impersonating Megan Fox for money, which wasn't true.
Which, I mean, what a freaking, who does
Finally.
that type of stuff?
Finally, we got the olives.
All right, Mary, woo woo,
Bottoms up.
little cowbells, ring a ding a dingy. That umbrella guy says a scammer is impersonating at Megan Fox writer while her kid's in the ER asking for money. That's not her. Please share and wreck that piece of shit.
Mhm.
Megan Fopak says, yeah, this is just disgusting. I agree.
Yeah.
Who does
That was
something
horrible.
like this?
Who
Does something like that?
This is like R2D2 and his devotion to Luke Skywalker. Megan Fox is devoted to real Megan Fox. It's appreciated. I enjoy it.
I appreciate it too.
And we'll continue. Hey, here, Volpe's going to come back. Actually, I'll click on that one too, because I think we'll have Rogue come in. Go ahead. Oh, no. When JD's friends in college said, let's meet at the library, he went to the library while his friends went to the hopping bar called the library. All right, well, thanks,
What is
buddy.
he talking about?
Right.
Nobody knows.
Another unfortunate sentence. The
Well,
rogue
Rogue
mama
comes back.
says, the rogue mama says, you are trying to converse with a parody account again. Then Megan Fopox comes in. This guy is like the negatives when it comes to an IQ. That's why I stopped being his friend. Well, I did not want him trying to impregnate me like his other investigations. He is so disgusting. I agree. You dumbass.
You dumbass.
For the 313 people still here live, 1 hour.
Wow.
And 339 likes. You people are amazing.
339
Amazing.
likes. And if we could get 339 shares, I would appreciate from my relatively obscure YouTube channel.
Right.
I don't understand why he doesn't get. I'm having such a fun time with it.
I know. Well, to be fair, look at who he hangs out with. I mean, he just doesn't have the same experience.
Yes.
Exactly.
I mean, if everything you said made me want to vomit a little bit, I would probably not enjoy hanging out here as much. But,
Right.
Those are his choices. He made his choices.
Okay, well, what Megan Fox say again? Or fake Megan say again?
She said, this was a funny read at Mike Volpe. You reported on the fact that you were having a back and forth with me. LOL. How adorable, sweetie. Can you correct the record to say my former acquaintance? #trash journalist. You dumbass.
You dumbass.
Rosalyn comes in. What Rosalyn have to say?
Mrs. Volpe, you are spreading lies. Shocking. Your delulu is becoming increasingly and more intense. Do your own damn research before you spread more lies. I thought you were covering the case, not random YouTubers. My channel is over 2 years old, and I didn't know who Megan or Jeremy were when I started YouTube. I don't know. Maybe stop biting your pills in half.
Take the full pill.
Take the
Take
whole
the
pill.
whole pill. Just saying.
The
Megan
Delulu was strong with
comes
this one.
in. Huh? Megan Fopox comes in. This was huge, a huge pile of lies. I do not know his career could get this low. Now I'm encouraging my other half to promote Just J Hip and Rosalyn Moore. I mean, Megan Fopox.
And she comes into my
She
chat.
should.
This is amazing. People want to know why we have people coming to watch the show, or he doesn't understand why people are watching the show.
Right.
Because it's funny. This is delightful. Oh dears, I will be listening. It's martini time. You listen away, Mary Lane.
Fantastic, Mary.
You will
Enjoy
get-
that.
Cheers,
martini.
Mary.
Cheers.
Bottoms up.
You will get nothing but kindness out of us over on this side, even though Volmit will give you nothing but vomit.
Don't vomit in your martini, Mary. Don't vomit.
Actually, hold on. Let me roll back up. I think no. We'll just go here.
Oh boy.
Yeah, he says, new one, my former friend Megan Fox, and he shares, his Substack article, and then, we went through this one where Rose says, hey, they weren't started around the same time. Maybe you want to include, oh, wait, maybe we didn't read this. Go ahead.
I don't think we did. Hey, Mike, you forgot to do your research on Rosalyn Duke. She has been putting out parody videos on the What the Hell's case for almost a year now. Definitely not around the same time Jay started streaming. Why do you never include the emails response from Dick? You, again, are trying to build your own narrative by not including all the facts. I am including a short from over a year ago. Please correct your article, or you may be hearing from her husband, the lawyer.
The lawyer.
Yeah.
She gave it to him.
Tread carefully, sir.
Ding, ding. How'd that feel?
All right. Oh, see, and I sent a message too because I wanted to join in, but hang on, we'll just click on this. I'm starting to learn how X works here to get everything.
You learned something?
I'm trying.
You're trying?
The best I can. But I said, I'm curious as to why he did not contact you. This guy writes an article about you filled with lies, yet he never contacted you for your side of the story.
No.
I wonder why this is.
Not even once. Not even once.
Yeah. Well, what did you respond with?
Do you want me to read my own, or you want?
I'll read it.
Me?
Yeah, you're sick, Rosalyn. You take a break. You just comment with the funny and snark.
Exactly. Volpe is a fraud. His only use for women is for content. He knew he wouldn't like my answers, so he didn't bother asking. Now he's realized he's hitched a horse to the wrong cart again. This guy has made an art form out of bad decisions. BBB is never going to be able to help him raise their money for their little fairy tales. I mean, articles. Frauds and cons. That's all they associate with. Buyer beware.
Oh, yeah. Buyer beware. And I said, it's obvious he's afraid of you and threatened. He just doesn't have your talent. Poor Mickey.
Rosalyn comes back with, poor Mickey.
And then Trash Panda is in again.
She comes in with a tinfoil hat. Fan fiction seems a little crazy. Just a little crazy. Advocate, don't hate comes in with, is this in Mrs. Duke's link to merch? I like that hat. I mean, everyone can use a tinfoil hat, right? I'm just saying. Everyone could use a tinfoil hat.
Oh, dear.
Okay, Rosalyn again. Go for it.
Rosalyn says, and by the way, I learned about what the hell's from the DUI guy. So get over your MDS and try spell check once in a while. I mean, you dumbass. He does need frickin' spell check. And for all of you that don't know, MDS is Megan Derangement Syndrome. So
Well,
I just wanted to clear that one up.
We're just a bunch of ass-toe-turfers here.
Yes.
Just astroturfers.
We love to astroturf over here.
We might start astrosurfing though, because astrosurfing sounds fun too.
Did you have that? Do you have that thing you made? That was so funny.
Oh yeah, I made some merch.
Yes,
I did.
Besides the first one, you had a second one.
Ladies, I have a question for you though. I want to keep going longer, but can you hold down the fort for a bit because I have to go get something.
Phrasing.
We can always hold down the fort.
Thank you. I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll let you do your thing.
Okay, we will do our thing. I think this is the perfect time, Miss Rosalyn Duke, to show the new merch. What do you think?
I'm trying to get it to show up, but it doesn't have the full view. So hang on a second. Let me see what I can do. Well, I'll just show you. You'll have to guess. You'll have to guess.
Oh
what
boy.
The other image is.
Oh boy.
Let's see. It is the AstroSurf mug. So there is an ass on one side, and this is supposed to be a toe, but the picture's not. You can't see it. Sorry. Yeah, and then you've got surf. So AstroSurfing. I was going to make some T-shirts, but I was not feeling so great last night when I was in bed making this stuff. So I'll finish a whole line. Maybe some hats. I don't know. I think the hats would be fun.
Yeah, the hats would be fun. I mean, this is really funny. If any of you want to go check that out, we will definitely put the link in the comments because this merch is just off the rails. I mean, it's just so much fun. Best merch I've seen. And I've purchased a lot of it, just as Roz. A lot.
She is my biggest merch fan for sure.
Oh my God. So this stupid Mike Volpe guy, I can't wait for Tuesday. I mean, I'm just that stream is just, I don't know, probably gonna be a mess.
Oh, I can't watch that. Well, I've proposed that we start our own Griftathon. We'll call it the Struggle Bus Griftathon. And we can just take turns on everybody's channels, like just hand it off to the next person. And then we can just make fun of them the entire time. Maybe we'll distract from their fundraising efforts on Tuesday.
Oh my God. That is amazing. We could do it. Oh my God. Everything on the page is so funny. It's so hard to choose when you get on the actual site with all the items. I mean, I can't even.
There's a lot. There's a lot. I need to slim it down a little bit, I think.
You can't decide. You can't decide what you want to order because there's so much good stuff. So I ordered it all, and then I ordered stickers for everything else. So I
think I have challenged Slug to a meme war during the Griftathon. So we will be meming as a contest going back and forth during the Griftathon. We need to work out the details because I think I want to, get as many streamers involved as we can just to kind of drive the point home, if you will.
Yeah, no doubt. And I'm back. Thank you, ladies, for holding down the fort. I appreciate it so much. And one of these days, I'm going to have to open up my own merch shop. But of course, that'll be like all of Rosalyn's creation, given my very limited skills at most anything.
Wow.
You said it.
Well, I said it and I meant it. One thing I wanted to mention about this whole ordeal is that Volmit seems to think that I'm doing this to grow this channel and to get money. All right. I do find folks, all right? You already know. My name is Jason Hipsher, all right? I am a dispatcher for a railroad, okay? We do fine, all right? I'm in this to have fun, all right? I'm in this to, yes, I want to build a channel and have fun, but I'm not here for just a grift or anything like that. I'm here to have fun, right? So if I received nothing out of this but subscribers, that would be enough for me. But I'll take
exactly.
Too. But yes, I mean, because that's part of doing it. I mean, it does cost money to run a stream. There's stuff you have to buy, and there's yard stream, and there's all these things. It does cost money. It's not like I could just hop on and do this for free, right? But I do appreciate everyone just coming and subscribing. But I'm not, this isn't my job. I have a job, okay? So I want to make that clear. You can continue on with Megan Footbox.
Yeah, that is why we ended our acquaintances with him. He still emails us to this day. He is one creepy loser. I agree, Megan Footbox.
I like how Megan Footbox says he still emails us.
Yeah, us.
Mm-hmm.
This is merged into just one person here, and I really like it. I mean, this is why we ended our acquaintance with him. And bear in mind, he's the one who had the back and forth with her. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay. Let me see if I missed anything here before I go back. Oh, Rogue did say this. I don't think we read this. But she said, he thinks releasing those text messages will make him look better. They don't. They make you look like a douche and a really shitty friend.
Really bad.
I mean, it doesn't get worse, you dumbass.
What's Megan think Megan say?
He hasn't been able to spell ever in his life. I mean, he uses square bullet points. He's a dumbass.
You do realize that we've been here for 1 hour and 52 minutes, and there are still 324 people.
Do we keep going? What does chat want to say? What does chat say?
370 likes.
Do we keep going? Do we keep going?
Oh, I will keep going.
Come on, Pearhead.
That's why I had to go get another beverage here. Pearhead can go all day.
371 likes.
Phrasing.
Okay, we got some keep going. We've got some keep going in the chat. All right, let's keep going.
We will.
I mean, give the people what the people want. We read
Let's
this.
Talk
one.
about me.
We read this one.
Yeah, hang on, all right, because there's other responses. Oh,
there are.
I thought we missed something, but let me hang on. We didn't
read this.
Yeah, we didn't get here with Rogue Mama.
Here's another favorite series started over a year ago called Law and Disorder. Care to comment or retract your faulty article? And she attaches the actual YouTube from Miss Rosalyn Duke's channel.
Rogue out there by just ever fighting for me. She is just the justice warrior for Rosalyn. I appreciate it.
Just like Megan Footbox is for Megan Real Fox.
That's right.
Well, and it's no different than when I'm over at the Lees and I have to defend Star with all of my valor, just fighting for everything,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't doing any of that, but whatever. He was just worried about himself. Don't any of you people believe that he was standing up for me, because he wasn't. I saw the proof. So,
hey, me and Rosalyn are taking most of the bullets here, so I will have to say I did feel like I needed to just defend myself in enemy territory.
I don't mind. I can handle it.
Okay, what will Mama say?
hey, Mike, TikTok, buddy. We're still waiting for that formal retraction and apology to @Rosalyn Duke for the creative fiction you spun about her and her channel. I mean, come on, making up facts like you're auditioning for a for your fantasy novel. Not a good look for a journalist, in quotes. Do the ethical thing. Put on your big boy pants and own up to your mess. You got 48 hours to fix this before I can't hold off Rosalyn back anymore. And trust me, you don't want that. You don't want her to unleash that full power of her parody empire on you. She's been cooking up some spicy content on you. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Quid pro quo with the $2 super chat. Love this. Make sure it gets to Starcasm. Actually, Starcasm sends
I won't
me
get any of it, Squid, but thank you. Thank you for thinking of me.
Yes, Star actually pays me, surprisingly enough.
I do.
Holy smokes, 386 likes. Look at that.
386 likes, 320 people still watching 2 hours later. Apparently, this is content people enjoy. I don't know. That's me. I'll continue.
We do what the people want here. That is what we do.
All right. Well, Rosalyn says to pop in again.
Can you hit show more for me, please?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Show more.
Okay. He must be a vampire, leaving his pretty little pole up for 114 years because he has MDS syndrome. Maybe it's just women he hates. Never attempted to contact me, but didn't mind reaching out to J Hip before he writes lies about me on his itty bitty snub stack. Or maybe it's just any YouTuber with a bigger audience that refuses to talk to him. I mean, who is the bad friend here with the poll?
It's 114 years. It's still 114 years to go.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Stop
I thought
it.
he changed it.
I thought he fixed it.
Nope.
OMG.
391 likes. Thank you. I have my favorites for always
And this
updating
is for
me.
Squid.
And
Can't
thank
forget
you.
I've been slacking on the cowbell. I apologize.
Yeah, you are,
with all
slacker.
Yeah, with all the sound effects I have to do, manually, I'm really slacking today.
This is one of the funny things though that he doesn't get. I hadn't gotten a ton of sleep, but I got that message from Squid. I rolled over and saw it, and I was like, I don't know, I should probably sleep for a couple more hours. But then I was like, I'll go ahead and I'll watch this because I got worn out from beating my foot.
Glad we could be here for you. Glad we could be here for you, Yamaha Biker.
But at the same time, I was like, I'm going to hop on Squid's channel because once again, it's about reaching other people with my channel. And there was people in her chat that I didn't recognize, I didn't see. So that's what this guy doesn't understand about reaching out and connecting with other YouTubers, whatever they're talking about. I mean, I'll hop on anybody's stream. I always do. So I just don't think he gets it. Startgasm, nothing against the Temu sound effects. You do the best you can with what you have. If you have a P.O. box, I'll send you a soundboard. Hey, there you go.
Can y'all not hear the soundboard? Can you not hear it?
No, they can hear it.
They can hear. They can hear. It's just Star doesn't have one.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Thank you,
I can stop pushing buttons if they can't hear it. I mean,
you hit all those
they can
buttons that you want. You double click all you need to.
J-Hip, you are hilarious, says Cynthia Brotham.
Well, thank you, Cynthia. Cynthia, I'm doing the best I can with what I have to work with. Of course, I'm not the talent here. I'm just here with my name on the show to take all the bullets that need to come my way, and sometimes a few strays go towards Rosalyn and Star as well. But the and once again, I would have to say We bring everything in this show. We have it all. We have the Hales. We have Fake Megan, Mary.
We got Mary Lincoln's with her Mary Martinis.
And then we got Megan Fox and fake Megan Fox and real Megan Fox in the same show in chat.
And Tug.
What do you want from me? All right.
I know.
And-
How much more
and
can
that
we bring the
umbrella
people?
guy.
Yes, Tug was here. Because I had to actually. Tug was here. I think it was last week. Because I sent him an apology. I didn't even know he was in the chat, and I was like, "Hey man, I was doing the thing, and I didn't realize you were in the chat." And he's like, "Oh, it's no problem. You're doing your show." And I was like, "Well, I'm kind of embarrassed. I should have probably caught on to that." So he's very, very nice and grateful as well. But I'm always grateful to Tug and everything. But yeah, I was just embarrassed. I didn't catch it last week. So, all right. Well, here you go. Who is the bad friend here? Volmit, 32%, 68. We've got a lot of time left here, kids.
We only have 114 more years to vote, so people, get over there.
Take a nap if you have to, but get over there and do it.
Well, I told them
Exactly.
I was like, only 41,665 days left to vote. I'm gonna wait till the last moment. I'll be basically in my coffin, and just when the doctor's like, it's all they're doing the countdown 5, 4, and I'll be like, I'm choosing that one. Okay, well, go ahead. What does Rosalyn have to say?
Same. I'll only be around 180 years old. I mean, only 180.
And he does not think this is worth doing a YouTube stream about. I'm rolling on the floor laughing my butt off over here. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
The rogue mama comes back with, girls have cooties. Honestly, you may have ended up pregnant if he did contact you.
And then I always come with the truth. And I said, yeah, I got pregnant twice just from his email. So be careful, ladies.
Rogue Mama comes back with TikTok at Mike Volpe, 24 hours to correct your article.
And I did see that he did retract part of his lies, but then he spread 3 more new ones. I mean, it's just like you can't even, do the thing. You cannot follow directions. A retraction and an apology. Now it's another retraction.
And then it's another smear, and then soon to be another retraction with more smears.
We got to 400 likes.
400 likes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Boy, this has been just one heck of a stream here. This has been. We might be here until 11 p.m. We won't be here until 11 p.m. I'm sorry.
I mean, wait 1 second.
Oh, Lord,
yes.
the devil is here.
Who
Slug.
let this guy in?
Who let him in?
Just
What's up, Slug?
just saw the Minecraft movie. 0 out of 10, absolute trash.
Perfect.
Wow.
I could have told you
It's
that.
perfect for Jay and Volpe for their date night.
We like to go to the skating rink. Thank you, sir.
I'm surprised you're coordinated enough to skate.
Yeah, I would be surprised with that one too. I'm not gonna lie, Slug.
On my
Remember,
stream,
chat, to get me to be nice to Sir Hip, you have to give at minimum $10 in super chats.
Now, what did we learn about super chats yesterday, Slug?
You need to learn how to read.
That four super chats at $5 each is $20.
No, I
could
said
either
20 super chats.
I could either
said
send you
20 super
$21
chats.
super chats, or I could send you 4.
I
Equals is 20.
I set the thing as 20 super chats,
Who
not
won that game?
$20.
Who won that game?
Me.
I think I
I
did.
got paid 35.
What do we have?
Elephant. No, I guess he doesn't know that I've been inducted into the Illuminati. No, I wasn't telling anybody that yet.
Oh,
I'm surprised Grandma Rosalyn's allowed to be in the Illuminati.
I was invited. They sent me an email. It's a long story. Never mind.
Also, Jay, do you want to
Yeah.
know the grade that I would give Volpe's article? Do you want to know the official grade?
Yes, I want to know the official grade.
Out of 10, so in total, out of 30, a 15 out of 30.
Rogue Mama is here. Well, is Rogue Mama here? I didn't see any intro music.
Oh, God,
Hang
more
on.
women.
Hang on.
Time to be sexist.
Why did you let? Haha. Well, you don't have your own intro music.
Okay, chat. For every $5, I'll be mean to Jay.
What?
no.
Yeah, it costs more to be nice.
No.
Zach
What should
agrees
not be on? Why is he on here?
because
We could-
people love me.
He is not part of JAnon.
he's not part of JAnon.
Well, we have to welcome other people
Well,
from the community, Rogue.
This is why we're
Fine.
popular. Because
wow,
we're
Rogue.
welcoming.
This is why I told my dogs you hate them.
I love your dogs more than I love you.
I told
believe
White
that.
Boy and Pork. I told White Boy and Pork Chap that you despise them.
Oh, never.
That's just mean.
Auntie Rogue loves her puppies.
Okay.
But yeah, Jay,
Yeah,
the
Heather
formatting,
May,
the
he doesn't
ethical
have-
things,
He doesn't have welcome to the stage music.
I don't
Yeah,
need it. I don't use ScamYard.
Oh,
Yeah, Plug needs to create his own music to come in here. I'm not going to do it for him. Not that I did any of the others either. So.
It's okay, Jay. I will not overheat that rotund forehead of yours. I will do it as a favor.
Yeah, you know, you leave my stupid pearhead alone. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Hey,
Only one
being
person gets to
rotund-
call me. Only one
Rot-
person gets to call me stupid pearhead.
What? Is it the woman that pegs you?
oh, hey, whoa. This is a
Whoa,
family
whoa.
show, Slug.
Family show? You're showing Mike Volpe. What do you mean family show? You're showing Mike Volpe's vulgar articles that are a 5 out of 10 on every ethical metric. Writing, formatting, ethics, boundaries, objectivity. It writes as if it's a petty middle schooler being mad at her boyfriend for observing women. What do you mean?
I actually,
Family show.
I became a Substack journalist last night, and I posted a critique to that article last night on my
You are
Substack.
not a journalist.
I'm a journalist.
I hate this. I
I
hate
actually
what
have
people
a
like
no,
Volpe
no.
does.
But the difference between this is I actually have a degree in PR and have studied journalism. So
I have a
I
degree
know.
There
in
you go.
journalism.
I bet you.
No,
her
you don't. You're
spelling
still
is
working on your
point.
degree.
Yeah, true. I have a degree in
There you go.
cybersecurity.
Yeah.
I have a
Okay. So
degree
stick
in
to
cyber.
cybersecurity.
No, I'm getting my journalism degree as
No,
well.
you are. I'm very proud of you. But I have
Mhm.
studied, I have taken classes in journalism and communication law and all that other good stuff. So,
But you
yeah,
decided to be a woman. How dare.
I decided technically I work in accounting, two and
Wow,
a
you're a
half,
calculator.
pretty
Actually,
much.
back in the 60s, you would have been called a computer.
I started out as a bookkeeper, but anyway, I do use my PR fabulous skills. I was using them volunteer wise, just for good causes, nonprofits, things like that, and Now apparently I'm using them to make fun of people on the internet. Proudly.
So you would need to donate $500 for me to shut up.
Eric, that was good. Thank you.
Also, I'm on my way to a brothel, so I'm able to get some good shots for an upcoming video. Yes,
A
chat. I
brothel of what?
support
Puppies?
women.
Oh, we lost
A strip club.
Doubtful. They're not going to let you in.
I'm 27. How old do you think I am?
Well, you act like you're 6.
You see what happens here. Slug comes on,
I
Rosalyn
derailed them.
disappears, and then my live stream goes from 325 people down to 297. Thanks
Oh my God.
I appreciate it.
Wah,
Thanks a
wah,
lot.
wah.
We need that Harlem. What is that? That Harlem show, like the Harlem Theater, where the acts, and if they're really bad, they have that hook and they pull people off the stage. We need that.
Yeah, no doubt. He's definitely derailed the stream and basically ruined the greatest stream that has ever existed to 287 now. It is falling. It's plummeting. Thank you, Slug, for participating.
I'm just laughing at the worrying over numbers. But I know you must imitate Sir Volpe, who cries over viewers daily. I know.
Hey, it's
just out of curious, how many viewers did you have in your stream last night, Slug? Was it 9?
Honestly, I don't remember.
Thank you, Lisbeth. Thank you.
I don't care about how many viewers I have. I care about the content, Rogue.
Okay, whatever. Gamer.
It's okay, Grandma.
Not yet.
This is why you're going to the retirement home that hits you.
That hits me?
I don't know. Maybe, okay. Yes. Oh my God, there's a goose on the road! Fuck yeah! Look at that bird.
Rosalyn Duke says, I'm a really real journalist now at Slug Entertainment. Get over it.
Yeah, I know. We can't be ageist anymore towards the ancient ones.
Easy, buddy.
What? Am I wrong?
Where'd Jay go? Is he looking for the hook to take Slug off stage?
For the hook. I'm right here, you know.
He's rolling around. He's very rotund.
He's getting the salt
against him.
He's getting the salt.
Oh, yeah, Lord.
No doubt. That's going to happen. Thanks for coming by, Slug. MM.
No worries.
Numbers falling faster than the stock market. That is absolutely true. As we have gone from 320 to 278 since Slug has joined, totally derailing the entire stream. Thank you, Slug, and goodbye to Slug. Now, we are going to continue on with our stream because that's what we do. I wanted to share. I'm going to share this right now. Actually, I did leave Slug out. I'm sorry. I had to move on because I have a show to do. And we're going to move on, and we've got to pick those numbers back up. So we're going to present. I wanted to share Rosalyn Duke's. Let's see. Oh, I have to stop the other one. Give me just a second here. I wanted to share Rosalyn Duke's wonderful article that she wrote on Substack. I did have to include that, and so here we go. Because as the numbers are quickly picking back up, we went to the 270s. We're back in the 280s. Goodbye, Slug. Thank you for joining, though, but we do have to move in a different direction.
What the hell says, actually, in the voice of the coward Deuce, Jeremy is not a journalist. He's a germalist. Well, there you go.
Thank you, what the hell, for sticking by. Surviving Slug. And now we're going to get to Rosalyn Duke's wonderful article that she wrote as a journalist on Substack. And I will read this here.
Is anyone wondering, though, what the hell's being here today is going to cause over the next few days? Because I can see it already.
oh, this is going to cause havoc. I mean,
because we are officially going to be called, part of the
It's going to be
turfing
glorious.
campaign.
It's going to be glorious.
You have no idea what this is going to do to me in my stream. Hazel, Monty, did anyone else, apart from Squid, read BBB's article about moving to Armenia? Even 12 years ago, his writing style was abysmal. I did not read that. But yeah.
Well, guys, did you know that supposedly, allegedly, BBB was a journalist before he was a lawyer? That was I learned that, yes, on the Two Fleas, that he was an alleged journalist, and that's why he's such an awesome writer, and his emotions are just killer.
Well, this one here, thank you for the $2 super chat. Says hashtag blame Germany. It seems like that seems to be the deal. Hashtag blame Germany is out there. But yeah, what the hell's being in this chat? This is going to spark a thing. Now, granted, I've said things here all day long. They'll ignore it and move on with their lives, and they're going to post untruths. But it's still fine. Do what they can do whatever they want to do. On the other side, I'm not on a side. But right. Yes, it's going to create a deal, but I'm okay with it. I don't give a crap. All right.
He's accepted his fate in life.
Rosalyn says, how can one guy get everything so wrong? They really will let anyone on this platform.
Does anyone know who this story is going to be written about just from the title?
I can guess. So-called investigative journalist, paranoid delusions. I'm not a journalist. However, I'm capable of doing very basic research. For instance, I've stumbled across an interesting character in his sidekick. This character colors himself as a journalist mercenary who, for a fee, will cover your story. At the low price of $10,000, he will investigate all the players in your story and report his findings, writing one article per $300 raised. Okay. Maybe this is how journalism is done these days, but I come from a different era, raised by a man who spent many years as a radio newsman who was more than capable of getting to the bottom of a story for the mere satisfaction of telling the truth, or at least as close to the truth as the evidence reveals. Radio news in the 1960s was not an industry to get rich from, but an industry of curiosity and integrity. So pardon my confusion about this particular approach. Rosalyn, Rogue, your thoughts on the article so far?
I feel that it's very well written. It's thoughtful so far.
Agreed.
I want to read more. I would like to hear more. And I also love hearing Rosalyn talk about her father, because people may not know this, but her dad was a journalist, and I believe he was on the radio during JFK's assassination, and he was reporting from a helicopter. And you probably have heard his voice. I believe he said the famous quote, something, and Rosalyn will have to correct me, that something is wrong with the president's motorcade, but I could be wrong. So anyhow, that is all on Rosalyn's channel if you're ever interested more in Sam Pate.
I don't believe it was from a helicopter, but you could be right there.
Maybe I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I do get foggy.
I believe it was from a vehicle nearby. I believe if I remember correctly, but his name is Sam Pate, if I'm also correct.
Rosalyn is saying it is not a helicopter.
I don't know where the helicopter came from.
Yeah,
I believe the joys of brain fog. I make up stories in my head.
I believe it was from a vehicle nearby on a bridge or something that was nearby overlooking the motorcade route, if I remember correctly.
But I got the quote almost right.
Yes, yeah, you got the quote almost right. But no, I just wanted to correct that as I do. Yes, he said it appears as though something has happened in the motorcade route that led to the fame of Sam Pate. Am I saying the last name right? Rosalyn Duke. We'll find out. Anyways, back to the article. Let me get back to the article. As laughable as this particular journalist presents himself, his coverage of a particular lawsuit out of Otter Creek, Florida, has taken the case of Preston vs. Hells from salacious to downright ludicrous. Right out of the chute, let's call him Mickey, lost sight of covering the legal issues to attacking one particular person, another journalist by name of Megan Fox, who happens to have been a cohort of Mickey's. For simplification, let's just say they had been what they both refer to as friends. I first saw Mickey appear on X on the 25th of February 2025 when he posted Jeremy Hales of the aforementioned lawsuit was an anti-Semite over a moniker Mr. Hales created for opposing counsel, and Mickey felt was in bad taste. This post caught the eye of another X account that I happened to follow by the name of Mary Lincoln. Mary Martini, an account I've followed since last summer during the coverage of another lawsuit out of Maricopa County, Arizona. Yes, I enjoy following court cases. What followed is a mystifying descent into utter paranoia. Mickey doesn't like being questioned when he attacks people with accusations of hate crimes and cannot grasp the basic idea of how social media actually works. Anyone who has posted on social media platforms knows when people you follow engage online, you get notified. It's like that old commercial about shampoo, and she told two friends and so on and so on. See below. And Rosalyn posts out. You post, Facebook, Twitter, others, engagement, share, friends of friends. And there you go. That's how you grow and how you build a channel, how you build anything. Obviously, one thing Mickey is missing is the row right after engagement. You see, engagement. That's where friends share friends, because he only shares himself. There's no friends participating.
Yeah, that's why, it's not harassment when you post something that's public.
And isn't he a public? I mean, technically, he is a public figure, right?
Yeah, he's a
so it's fair game. And again, like I said, parody, comedy, journalism, it's all, as he told me, because he tried to tell me that I wasn't supporting the First Amendment because I told him he was lying or whatnot. I don't know, but he's dumb. And, it is a protected right, especially parody and comedy. And that is what this is. It's called parody, comedy, and trolling. Nothing.
Yeah. Welcome
no
to social media.
Yes.
I want to apologize to Slug. I wasn't being mean. It's just I do have a show to continue on with because we've been going for 2 hours and 22 minutes. I do have to continue on. So there is a time frame where I have to do my own thing. This is my show. I'm sorry, Slug. I wasn't being rude. I just have to continue on. So thank you. As you can see, the reason I point this out is that Mickey thinks that he has been attacked by a sophisticated and well-funded AstroTurf campaign. It couldn't be that he made a heinous accusation about a beloved YouTuber with 700,000 followers who might have a sizable presence on the internet, and that Mickey would be questioned and mocked for his feeble attempt of going viral on X by smearing a man he didn't know was also part Jewish, again, because he doesn't do any research. That's the point, correct, Rogue?
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. I was looking at the chat.
This is crazy.
Wow.
It's Rosalyn's article and you're not paying attention?
I know. It goes on.
She's got a point.
I'll move
he doesn't
on.
Do his research. I can give you that from the last sentence. He does not do his research. That I have proven over and over. I mean, look at the whole comment when I asked him about George. Who's George? Jeremy Hales, an anti-Semitic public figure. Yes. That's really, I totally would have lost interest in him after that day because he's really boring. But when he made that comment, it just fired up me that how unethical he is as far as journalism. And I mean, really, he's not even journalism. He's writing propaganda PR pieces. And I hate that. And that's why I kind of dove in, and he's stuck with me now.
yeah. Yeah, no, he's stuck with it. And Slug, why would I be offended? It's a live stream at the Pulitzer Prize Awards. It kind of is. You're a good man. Thank you, Slug. No, like I said, I do have a show with set material that I have to get through. So, yeah, you're a dominating personality that I do have to move on from. So, anyways, back to the article. He says, Rosalyn says, but how does this get to be about Megan Fox? Well, that's where this gets crazy pants. Bust out your tinfoil hats. A lot of YouTubers are on X. It's the easiest platform to stay connected without having to try too hard. And so, of course, what happens next is the internet does what the internet does, and people start covering this guy's bizarre replies and how he doesn't know much about this lawsuit. He's been investigating for over a month in his cohort's vital responses. I won't share the disgusting images and deepfake revenge porn he utilized to accuse Megan of being a paid shill for Jeremy Hales, followed by Mickey, eventually reaching maximum Delulu, accusing people of replying to his posts of being astroturfers, and not just astroturfers, but astroturfers paid for by Megan Fox, still yet to receive that paycheck. And I'm surrounded by a group of ladies coming at me every day for their check.
Where's my money?
Yes, I get this every day. 20 texts a day. Where's my money?
Where's my money?
Just Jay Hip or Jason Hip. Sure, I'll throw that out there. A relatively new YouTube creator who started making fun of Mickey on his streams has been especially interesting to Mickey. Mickey has claimed that I myself am also part of this sophisticated campaign. Sophisticated isn't the term I'm usually associated with, but I digress. He has accused other X accounts as well, Rogue Mama, Rugu Mama, who I have often collaborated with long before Mickey slithered out from beneath his rock, and Natalie, to name a few. This particular group has grown close over the last year, mocking just about everyone on X, and we have even hijacked unsuspecting posters just for the fun of it. Remember Gavin? Remember Gavin, ladies?
Oh yeah, poor Gavin. That went on for like 5 days.
We don't play around here. If we're interested in destroying something and jumping in on something, we do it. And it was fun. And poor Gavin, he blocked us all. But maybe he'll come back. All right.
The article we're reading right now is written by the one and only Rosalyn Duke.
Yes, the journalist, Rosalyn Duke, for
The
her
journalist.
great and her skills. Appreciate it.
48 hours I've been a journalist, people.
She has spelled everything right.
Yeah, I haven't seen a misspelling yet. Some people shop, some people drink, we troll. Some people do all three of those things.
Okay, guilty.
I'm doing all right now. I'm on Amazon
Doing it all right now.
and streaming and trolling. Just this week, Mickey posted a Substack article poll, endless blathering about how bad his ex-friend Megan is and spreading ridiculous lies about yours.
Wait. You forgot the brackets. It's my bracket, former friend, bracket, Megan Fox.
I'm anti-bracket. Yeah. I'm anti-bracket.
I just wanted to point out that was not accurate.
Well, she's also throwing a hissy fit. 3 of them in the same day. Megan is spreading ridiculous lies about yours truly. Again, not sure what my creating parody content has to do with a lawsuit he's supposedly investigating, but here we are.
And what lies? And again, I asked this: what lies? Again, he doesn't answer my questions.
No, he won't answer anything.
He deflects. Yeah.
He asked the question. If you don't answer his, he'll never answer yours. And even if you answer his, he still won't answer yours.
You want to laugh? I have been occasionally going in and posting comments on his YouTube, the Unwatchables. I didn't know, because I never pay attention to my YouTube notifications, that they've been responding for like 2 weeks. Anyway, they were arguing with me and I wasn't even paying attention. thought that was funny.
Oh, yes. Volmit must pay Mickey and Dickey under minimum wage for those horrid memes. He'll take what he can get to be happy.
They're just awful. They're so amateurish and also just vulgar.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure my 15-year-old who just took graphic arts in high school could do better.
Thank you, for the $5.
My dog could do better.
I really appreciate the $5 super chat. And yes, you're right. He made horrible memes. And this is one of the things a lot of people may forget. All right. This is one of the things a lot of people may forget. First, I just wanted to cover this guy's X post because I thought they were funny. And then when I started seeing him share these nasty memes that Dick Lickman, I started actually getting angry. And that's when I was like, I'm going to go further into this with these two idiots. And that's how this happened. They brought this on by sharing these nasty memes, not me. I didn't do that. And when I was on watching The Unknown, I don't know if you ladies know this. Volmit said, I would never share nasty memes of Megan Fox because I know her personally. And then Dick Lickman said, well, I will. And he goes, well, of course you can because you don't know her. So you can share nasty memes. This is why I was so angry. And this is why I said, that's it. The gloves are off, and I'm going to continue down this path of these two guys because they're nasty, horrible people, and they need to be exposed for their horribleness. And that's it. I'm going to stop there. I'm not yelling at the chat. I'm sorry. I got fired up.
That's okay. I like a good rant.
What did I walk back into? Awkward.
Back to the article. Are Jay Hip and Rosalyn Duke part of an AstroTurf campaign for Hells? Yes, 54%, 46%. Roz, we're losing.
I know, we're losing. What will we ever do?
When I voted, you were winning.
Well, there's only 4 days left in this one, but in the other one, we're going to sit around and wait. And in the year 20, I can't do the math on that. Okay.
That one's only
4 days for Jay
now.
In his article, or in his, again, article, poll, I'm still not sure. He claims I only started creating content a month ago, but again, here we are with Mickey utterly incapable of doing the minimum research. Here's the first video I shared about the lawsuit created March 7th, 2024, not 4 weeks ago, as Mickey claims. All in there are 25 satirical parody videos. All right. And there you go. I'm not going to share these. You have to scroll over because I am going to end the stream at some point, ladies. Okay. Trust me. After this article, we are going to come to a close. Mickey then goes full middle school slam book and shares messages between he and Megan, then posts this bizarre poll, which he presumes to leave up for the next 114 years because, well, who knows? Also, the poll is behind a paywall, so only his supporters can vote. But time's running out. Get in there, kids.
TikToks.
No, don't sit on your hands on this one. The time is running out, and if you're too late, you're gonna be too late. Get your vote in now. Jesus shit. The best part of all of this is that it allowed me to respond to a little Mickey in the best way I know how. In song, sort of. Who is George? The question Mickey is still yet to answer. Don't tell him. He needs to do his own research, but you can find out for yourselves in about 11 seconds. Also, you can watch this stream. You'd be interested to know, or you would find out that what the hell has been in my stream, and you could do your own research very quickly.
Rogue, what are you doing? It's not the Fox Den.
What I missed? What am I missing?
She said, welcome to the Fox Den. It's weird in here.
Oh, welcome to the J Den. It's weird in here, but you'll be used to it. So welcome to the J Den. Has anyone ever used that before? That's a new. See, that's my new thing. I've been working on that one. In the following video, I expose how Mickey and Dickey use their own accounts in the most preposterous way, going so far as to use alt accounts to boost their numbers, how AstroTurf of them his poll numbers are a reflection of the number of accounts he and his sidekick utilize, as well as the lawyer who recruited him and the people who paid him. Did Mickey forget the assignment, or was the assignment to attack his former friend all along? Either way, I can't figure out what any of this has to do with Preston v. Hells. You see, there's one thing you really should not do on the internet. Don't go after people with talent and a platform, especially the snarky ones. What Mickey may never truly understand is that in order to grow, you need to foster a sense of community on YouTube. On YouTube and social media, you're nothing without a community. Collaboration is a key component to any great success story. Engage, have fun, be lighthearted, and don't F with graphic designers and journalists. All the best. See you next time for more receipts. And there you have it from our wonderful journalist, Rosalyn Duke. Thank you so much. And we still are surviving after Slug with 275 people in the live. Thank you so much for still being here 2 hours and 36 minutes later. Thank you, Rosalyn, for that. Your turn.
What? What's happening? What am I talking about?
I don't know. I just said it's your turn.
Oh, yeah.
Debbie Baker just gifted 5 Just Jay membership. Thank you so much.
Thank you so
It's
much.
been raining memberships all day.
It really has. You guys are amazing.
Now, I'm going to say this. We are at 2 hours and 36 minutes, 37 minutes. We haven't gone this long before, and we still have 271 people here. But it is time for us to walk down and walk away from the show. As I said in the chat, or in my comment section, my post section on my stream, I am going to do a live on Monday morning. All right. I understand not everyone's going to be there. It's not going to be 350 people. I'm going to be sharing some stuff that's not related to Volmit. Okay. I'm making that clear now, but it will be fun. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to have a members only where I'm going to give a little behind the scenes of what happened between Volmit, me, and this whole damn thing. All right, we're going to talk about it a little bit, and I'm going to share a couple other videos as well. And then, of course, we always have our Wednesday and Saturday streams. So just thank you, everyone, for joining. Rosalyn, tomorrow you got your show. Tell me what time it is. Tell me about it. What's going on?
Tomorrow, I am interviewing the one, the only Megan Fox on my new series that I've started called Tell Me Everything. So that will be tomorrow at 2 p.m. Central on my channel, and I'll drop a link for you so you have it.
Please
I got it.
Yeah, join me.
I'll be watching.
I'll be watching.
I'll be live in the chat moderating the best I know how to mod. I'll just be moderating the hell out of that thing.
Oh my.
Yeah, nothing will be moderated better than tomorrow's stream with Rosalyn Duke and Megan Fox, where they'll spend pretty much 2 hours discussing me. For everyone who came here today, though, for everyone in the chat, because this was such a busy day, I didn't get a chance to say hi to everybody and do things I normally do. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Rosalyn Duke, for being here. And of course, my co-host, Starcast, who's always here with me. Lynchie, who's always here with me. Thank you, Starcast, for being here. And we will have streams upcoming. And like I said, I do have members only stuff coming up. So just be prepared. All right. And thank you, everyone for joining. And that's it for us. I had 2 hours and 40 minutes. I'm tired. I need a nap. All right. Thank you for joining.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Bye, everybody. See you in the tubes.
Have a great day and be safe out there. Thank you for joining Jay and I'm your grumpy middle-aged guy. Have a good day.
Thank you.